Oh boy, it's time for another exciting episode of Photoshop Fun with Mr. Nailsin. And Bob Levy has got this show he does called Out of the Coffin because Bob has often been accused of vampirism. Well, actually, he's admitted to it. But I'm one to talk. I'm pretty much a vampire myself these days. Only function at night. Yeah, for a variety of reasons. Employment being the main one. So anyway, I thought, hey, I know, I'll do a little cartoon of Bob literally coming out of a coffin dressed up like Dracula and all that. And so I did, and eventually got around to actually coloring it, and there's Dracula's castle from the Bela Lugosi movie. Put that into the background, put some mist in there. Bob's lovely wife suggested that he should be barefoot, so I took the boot off and put a barefoot. Of course, the cigarette. And there he is. He's out of the coffin, as the title would suggest. And send it over. He can do whatever he wants with it and all that good stuff. Well, then I got a message from the Shuley Network. Yeah. It said, "Hey, Doug, it's Joe with Bob Levy. Can you take a look at this screenshot and rework this drawing a little? We want the title to be centered more, and Bob coming out of the coffin over to the left a little more, and your logo signature under the coffin." Now, I know what he means. But still, I don't want you just buried. I want you buried under the coffin. No, that's not it. But anyway, from this screenshot, you see the problem. So the title is cutting off here and there. The actual drawing of Bob it's there, but not not enough of it really. And then of course my signature. There's my head sort of stuck underneath there, and there's Bob in his "I Got High" shirt. Oh. All right. So anyway, we got to fix this. And the previous one will be the guide so that we can understand where Bob's image will be when they do the show. And maybe perhaps one idea would be to put this in there just to have a guide. Oh boy, it still doesn't fit. They stretched it out. Okay, well that won't work. We'll just get rid of it. We got an idea of what to do here. So fortunately, I saved all the layers. This is important. Of course, I was just doing it as a gag to say, "Hey, Bob, look, I did a cartoon of you." But, oh well, they liked it and wanted to use it. So, but always keep the layers and stuff so you can change this. So, oh, look. Yeah, he's over here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm Bob Dracula. I'm up. You understand? It's unbelievable. So anyway, there he is. And oh, my signature. So we'll put that underneath the coffin. Yeah, shrink it a little. But it's going to have to be a little more elevated because, there's a bit of a cutoff there, right? At the foot. That's where they have the foot cut off. So I might have to, well, maybe let's just pick up Bob a little. Hey, look at this. I'm floating on air. Yeah. Okay, and then the signature. So one's it under the coffin. I guess I can't put my head on the coffin, but I could shrink that even a little more. Yeah. So anyway, the way this is, it's different from the original image that they could use on Twitter and all that sort of stuff. And I could fade this out a little. So it won't be too distracting from the image. So that, that would stay pretty much the same. You just change it up a bit to be a background for the show. So here we have Out of the Coffin. And was I smart enough to separate? No, I wasn't. All right, we'll have to do that. and center it a little. So this is sort of the image. We'll see how much space there is. It's quite a bit, actually, but then I gotta consider where Bob would be. They want it centered, so maybe shrink it a bit. And I'm just doing this for the sake of having a video at the moment, but I mean, you know, the back and forth, they might say, hey, actually do it this way, that way, whatever. But, you know, we'll see how that goes. Well, you know what? We could move Bob to where he's in front of the letters and all that stuff, so that now you can come down to here, there, and perhaps just to, I'm thinking it needs to have that space or wherever they're going to put his screen, of course. But if they lowered his, you know, where his actual screen would be. And we'll put a little Bob Levy right here. Right there, isn't that nice? A happy little Bob Levy. Yeah, that's nice. We'll have a happy little Bob. Right there. That's, look at that. Yeah. Yeah, that's a happy Bob right there. There, we'll move Bob over just a little, and that might work. However, they position the background for the shoe, so perhaps, or maybe not, but I think that'll give them some room. But there, damn it, that's right, they wanted it centered. All right, so we'll move that here, maybe. I think all this up here would probably get cut off, but everything is more up in the middle there, so whatever space here they cut off, and you know, going by what I'm seeing there, of what space is available, you know, it's like right there at the bottom of his foot. Yeah, the signature. Oh, that's the mist. Oh, yeah. I'll put you here. And, something along those lines, I guess. It's like I signed the coffin. Anyway, I'm thinking that might work. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff into the Photoshop screen. Anyway, we'll have to see how that goes. I'll save it like this and see what they think, and then perhaps this is what you'll see on as the background to Bob's Out of the Coffin show.